Hey y'all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We're still on 287, US 287. We're heading actually up towards I-90. We are in the beautiful state of Montana. Now, I'm going to show you something up here. Dan and I, my friend, yesterday, were out here. And this is called EarthQuake Lake. There was a massive, and I mean like a 7.3 earthquake that dropped entire mountainside down in and blocked up this Madison River up here and created its own lake. It killed people. They had a huge rescue. This is 1959 that we're talking about. Also, last video, that Hebgen Lake, it dropped one side. It tilted that lake, and there is still damage to be seen. Anyway, this is a really cool thing to see. Hope you enjoy it. Should be right up the road here. Isn't it just pretty here? Montana is such a pretty place. It just keeps giving in its scenic beauty. I've spent a lot of years traveling up through these areas, but this is my first time here in EarthQuake Lake. Never knew about it till my buddy told me, Dan. Unbelievable. Okay, there's some pullouts up here. I think we gotta go up another mile or so. We'll get a good shot of the lake itself, and then we'll go on into where the slide happened. The whole mountainside came down. There is still camping through here. You know, Yellowstone's famous for all the earthquakes anyway. They got hundreds of them every year. Most of them minor. But it's a super volcano. Like back there where Old Faithful was and all that stuff. It keeps the ground a-rumbling. And as for Yellowstone itself, I kind of knew the timing, middle of August like this, to go through it, but oh well. At least we got to see Old Faithful. Okay, now, see over the left, that water? That's actually part of that EarthQuake Lake. They are naturally letting it drop, letting it cut its path back through the river. So in 60 years, it's dropped several feet, but it's got a long ways to go. Here's a pullout. All right, let's get out, check it out. There it is. Mother Nature made this lake. It's called EarthQuake Lake. Look at the trees sticking out of it. Up there, that's the mountain that collapsed, slid down, and you can still see all that dirt and rock that's still blocking it up there. But look at this thing. Here's the storyboard, EarthQuake Lake. If you get a chance, search this on Google. Anyway, we're going to head up there, actually see where the slide happened. To the beast. Van's doing good. very busy road. Once we get past EarthQuake Lake here, it drops down into a big valley. You'll see it up here. Then we still have a good 70 some miles to get up to I-90. Then from there, I'm probably gonna stop for a day and figure out which direction I want to go. I'm kind of inkling towards heading up towards Helena and going way up north, way up north. Very northern part of Montana. Haven't really decided yet. Depends on weather. There's fires going. I gotta check out where all the fires and smoke is. There it's all heading in. Now you can really see the trees sticking out onto the lake. Isn't that neat? Those are 60 years old. They've been in there 60 years. And this happened in a split second. I mean, just boom. And it did it during the night when people were sleeping in their tents. Can you imagine? Huh. Also, I looked up some of this stuff. They even said when a slide happened, it created a 100-mile-an-hour wind from all the debris crashing down. So if the rocks didn't get you in the water, then the wind blew your tent away. These people were sleeping in tents. The U.S. Air Force came in and rescued over 200 people were rescued here. But you can see, I mean, we're traveling. Look how long this lake is that was created here. Let that truck go by. He's in a hurry to get that big fish. Now, Madison River, it's famous for fly fishing. We're going to see quite a bit of it going up towards 90. We're going to go up through a little town called Ennis, too, which is kind of like the fly fishing capital of this area here. But now, check it out. Now you can really see the magnitude of the slide. Look at that. And this happened 60 years ago. Amazing. In the new road, we're on top of part of the slide. The old road is buried. Okay, right up top here is a visitor center. It's not open, it's early. There's two areas. I'll pull down by the visitor center. We'll get a shot of the lake. Then we'll go up to the other end. We'll check out where the slide is. It is a cute little visitor center. There wasn't much in there with the virus stuff. Everything's restricted. So, but they got restrooms here. There's plenty of parking area. Look at how big it is. You could easily come by here in your trailer or big rig. Check it out. Alright, let's take a look at the lake. That's the visitor center. You got restrooms. There's the lake. We just seen how many miles we drove. It was a good 2-3 miles from that pullout. And all this debris was generated from that slide. None of it was here 60 years ago. Big boulders everywhere. Okay, let's go up that other end. up here. There's a parking area up here. They got some storyboards. We'll check those. And it's high enough you can actually look all the way down to the Madison River. Look at them big boulders off to the right. Those things rolled from that mountaintop all the way over here. And there they rest for the rest of time. But now you can really start seeing the magnitude of what that slide was. Pretty day. See that valley? That's where we're heading. We'll be out of the mountains here shortly. But just look at this. We're way up here. And all this soil, a good part of it came from the other side. There's Madison River. And they're allowing the river to cut through to drop the lake naturally. And just about animals. Let's see what this one says. I'm zooming in with my phone. Look at that. There's Madison River. And you can just see the depth that they cut through. They use bulldozers, and now the river is dropping it naturally. There's a big old rock sticking out of the mountain. Look at the dead trees embedded in there. New growth, new trees are growing. 60 years, long time. Really something to see. If you get a chance, check this out. It's Highway 287, just out of Grayling and West Yellowstone. Sun's coming up now. But they fish it down through here. There's still campgrounds. There's actually remnants of old cabins along through there. Really something. Well, that's the direction we're gonna head. We might as well get going. Away we go. We're actually gonna follow, I was looking on the maps, that Madison River all the way up to I-90. Should be a pretty ride. Now we're actually going to drive right over the slide, right through the area. Hopefully there ain't no earthquake today. Still makes you really think about the power of Mother Nature. Who controls who, huh? All right, here we go. This should be a nice little ride down this hill here. Look straight ahead how the valley just opens up. We're out of the mountains for a while. I'm pretty sure it's like 70 miles. But right there's a river, Madison River. Good road coming through here too. We are really close to the water right here. I bet you could pull off here and just fish. I've never attempted fly fishing. I was just the old worm and hook. But I bet there's an art to it. What do we have up here? I see rigs, RVs. RV park. There you go. Now look how it opens up. We're out in the country. This is all going to be farmland, I bet. This is where the road splits. I think this will take you down to Idaho. Couple rigs there coming out, trailers. And we're actually gonna follow the river. Okay, this video is getting a little bit long. Why don't we do this? We'll cut it here. Next video will take us up through I-90. We're gonna go through a neat little town called Ennis. Next video. Should be a nice ride. This is the RVerTV Virtual Vacation 2020. Hope you're enjoying it. Talk soon.